How do I stay in shape, and if I have any meal suggestions? I do not work out like the way people do in the gym. I used to because the gym was open and I would go consistently, but because it hasn't been open, I haven't been working out in that way. And I'm not really consistent with working out in the gym either, unless I have like a buddy, like someone I go with, because that really helps me stay consistent and, do what I need to do at the gym. Instead of that, I actually just model. But I know modeling can seem like, oh, you just stand there and you look pretty, but I like to do like crazy poses, kicks in the air, like just you name it. If you ever see a video of me modeling, I'm always doing crazy things with my body that at the end of the day, my body is so sore. I don't really want to work out like me. I would find an activity that's really active and that you actually enjoy. Like a couple summers ago, I used to go airsofting, and it was really fun, but it was hardcore on your body because you're in the heat and you're running around. Another thing is like dancing. Dancing is great because it really works out your whole body. Like if you have the Wii, I think the best thing to do if you want to work out is you have to do something you enjoy. Maybe it's like hiking with your friends, but it's a really long hike and it takes a lot on your body. Something I would do instead of just going to the gym, because to me it's like so boring and I don't know, I'm not into that, but I'd say if you really do want to get your body like specifically toned, specifically abs or anything like that, get a personal trainer or, get a friend who is down to help you with that process. I think that'd be so much funner and easier to do with someone to get there. I just eat 6 portions a day, like just like small things. If I'm really hungry, I'll just eat a lot. Like I just listen to my body and I know when I'm hungry and when I'm just like bored. And when I'm bored, I try not to lean towards the chips or the candy. I try to lean towards fruit and acai bowls that actually are good for you, like watermelon. I love watermelon in the summer. Just replacing your sweets with fruits like that is great for you and it's yummy. Always drink water. I have a tip, guys. If you are ever feeling hungry, just drink a lot of water and then the hunger will satiate. It'll just go away and then you'll be like, oh, I'm not hungry anymore. And then later on, when you actually know that you're hungry, eat something, okay? Do not starve yourself, okay? I'm just gonna tell you that I have never starved myself or had an eating disorder because it is not good thing. I didn't like my body growing up because I was really skinnier than I am now, and everyone just told me eat a burger, all these things. So I did try to, gain weight by eating a lot, but it didn't make me feel good, so I stopped that. So I guess that was probably the only eating disorder I had, was having to feel like I have to eat all this food, but I didn't like it. The other thing is, like I mentioned in my story yesterday, I eat kimchi almost every day. It's just good to help you digest, and it just helps with your internal body flow. So I love fermented foods like that. Also, green tea is good if you ever have an upset stomach or you're just not feeling well and you develop like a sore throat. It's immediately good for that. Also, the medicine ball at Starbucks is great for that. I feel like I don't get sick easily because I take care of my symptoms, even if it shows or even if it is not really I'm getting sick, but I just take care of it right away. Because when you're sick, I just think it's not good for your body, and I feel like the way to not get sick is to eat right. So I am not a vegan, okay? I have tried it. I cannot do it. It did not work with my body, and I love meat. I'm just gonna say that. I just eat a balanced meal, so maybe I'll eat beef with some rice, with some vegetables, stir fried, and I try my best to not drink soda. Soda is not good for you, okay? I try to replace it with water, or I mix half soda or like a little less than half soda and lemonade. That's like my favorite drink, also called Lemon Up at In-N-Out, because it's just not really good for my teeth. I have very sensitive teeth, so I just try not to eat a lot of sugars. Mentally, if you are feeling in a bad place and you are just like not feeling it, you don't want to be productive or anything, it's fine. But if you want to get in a mental state of building your habits, such as you want to work out or you want to be more active or you want to do more active things, a realistic goal. It's going to be a hard punch to you guys. If it doesn't matter if you change what you look on the outside, because it won't make you feel the same than if you're working on your inside, okay? So I'm trying to say, like, even if you lose weight, are you gonna be happy? I mean, yeah, I think you'll be happy because, you know, you'll wanna, maybe you can fit into the clothes you like more, but, you know, there's gotta be a real reason why you do not like yourself right now. And maybe it is all physical, but I think we have to dig deep down and like go in our inner core and ask, like, why do I not like myself? Because there's so many beautiful women that I see and I follow. They have the confidence of the world and they are not stick thin like me. They're gorgeous, they're curvy, they're beautiful. And you know what? Right now the market wants that. And I'm kind of like, oh, well, I don't fit that criteria, so I can't book any of those jobs. But like, I'm so grateful that they can. And it just makes me realize, like, if your natural body is curvy and your natural body is just beautiful the way it is, don't change it, okay? I don't think it's gonna make you feel better. I think you just have to start loving yourself the way your body is. Tough one mentally because, you know, society tells you, oh, you have to be this size, and, you know, it's kind of hard for me to talk about it because I am a model and I am that size. But yeah, I just want to say, like, I don't think it'll completely change your life if you know, lose weight and then one day you lose all your motivation, you just gain it back. Like, I don't think that's good, and I don't think that's sufficient for your mental health or your physical health. I think the best thing that you can do to stay fit and to stay active is to do all the activities you love. And if you don't like doing those activities, you're gonna have to find other ways, like maybe just change your diet, little things here and there. I'm not saying go anything extreme, okay? But just the little things that you can do, like whenever you're thirsty, bring a cup of water or a bottle of water with you. Like something that's like very obvious to you and in plain sight, you're gonna lean towards more. I also like to hide my snacks because I know snacks are not good for me, but I eat them when I feel like shit. And so I try to stop myself from doing that, and I just put it in like a hamper away and cover it with like a hoodie so I just don't remember it's there. You know, and sometimes it's doing little things like this for your body because it's not good for you to eat all those processed foods. I try my best to eat healthy, but when I have like an In-N-Out craving, I'm going for it. You know, it's protein, it's good for you, and you just have to work it out after, and it's fine. The beauty standards of today are fucking ridiculous, and I don't think you should believe any of that. But I know it's harder said than done. Don't believe anything on social media. Everything is distorted and just fucking edited and all that. And I try my best to not do that. I only edit color and shadows and contrast and, you know, just things like that. But I never alter my body in that way. Sure, I'll get rid of a pimple here and there if it really bothers me, but I don't believe you should alter, you know, your body like that on social media because it's a false reality. Like, that's not what you look like. And I think it's beautiful if you can just embrace how you actually are, how your curves are. I think it's really beautiful. And I know a lot of people struggle with this, so it's not easy to talk about, but that's kind of my 2 cents on it. Is like, just stand naked in front of a mirror and look at your body. You know, why don't you say what you like about it? Why don't you say what you don't like about it? And those things that you don't like, is there a way to change it to give you a healthier, you know, develop healthier habits? You know, don't do anything extreme, but just, is there a way? If not, can you just learn to accept that's the way your body is, and your body has been keeping you healthy and living for a long time? You should appreciate it more. It's one of the most important things we have to take care of because we're gonna be like this until we're like 100 years old, you know, if we can live that long. And we really have to think about what are we putting into our bodies and what are we eating. And I know it can be hard, but if you can try your best to limit them, you're gonna feel better about yourself. Literally a lifelong journey that everyone goes through. Their weight is gonna fluctuate, you know, when they get pregnant and when they, you know, just different phases in our life. We're all gonna go through this issue, right? So the best thing you can do is treat your body with respect as much as you can. And it's okay if you can't all the time, because that's ridiculous. You can't do that. That's being way too strict with yourself. So don't just work out insane. You have to rest. You have to give your body time to rest and time to develop those muscles, because you're going to be so sore after you work out. I've kind of just always been skinny. And I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but that's like the truth. I'm just trying to love my body as is too, because some days I'm just like, I can't even wear that, I can't even fit that, you know. But because of quarantine, I've been gaining more weight, and so things fit nicer on me, which I'm so happy for. And even if I gain more weight and get more curvy, I'm just gonna try my best to love that part of myself, because she's a new part of me. Like, I'm 24, I'm gonna be in my I am in my mid-20s, you know, but I'll be in my late 20s later on. And, you know, I want to know that even if I gain weight, and I will love that part of myself. You know, I never want to be like, oh, I hate that part of myself, because it's still me. I'm the same person. My personality is the same. I act the same. My body just looks different, and that's just how it's gonna be. You know, we grow out of our teenage bodies into beautiful adults and women, strong women. And honestly, I've never felt more feminine with a little bit more weight put on me, because I always had a hard time finding clothes that actually fit, because I'm 5'2" and I was really skinny, so I had to wear kids' clothes. It wasn't fun, guys. Trust me, it wasn't fun. People think there's so many amazing things about being skinny, but and it's kind of like the grass is not always greener, you know, until you experience it. But yeah, that's just kind of all I wanted to say, is just try your best to love your body as is and be as confident. You know, I don't think it's your body that makes you sexy or beautiful. I think it's your confidence. It's like when people look at you in the room, you know, just like, dang, you take eyes away, you turn necks, and it's not really with your body. It's literally how you present yourself in your body. You know, do you dress well? Dressing well can change the way you look. Do you, you know, take a little time to do some makeup? Yeah, it makes you look better. Do you take some time to, you know, find angles that make you look good? Things like this. It's just like, there's so many things, right? And I think these things, they help us feel good. You know, when you look good in a photo, I feel good. I've seen photos where I don't look good, and I'm like, I could have done better. For the most part, you're happy and you're excited, because when you're depressed, what do? You lay in bed, you eat a lot. This is what I do. I lay in bed, I don't get up, I turn off the lights, I just go in my own zone, you know, and I feel like shit after, because duh, I ate all this bad shit, and I'm treating myself really bad by not even moving. So I'd say if you want to stay fit, you have to get up and move, get up and clean your room, and not being so fucking hard on yourself. You gotta stop that, because that shit is toxic, you know. Don't call yourself bad names or bad things. Just don't. Please don't. And, you know, if someone else does, fuck them, okay? Fuck them. You're never gonna see them again. Or just learn to ignore that, because that is bad energy. When you get more bad energy, you don't want to move around. You don't want to be active. You just want to lay there. But don't do that to yourself, okay? That's like my biggest tip for staying fit, is be active and have a joyful and fulfilled life. Because when you live a life like that, you're just gonna be happy no matter what you look like, because it's how you feel on the inside. Your endorphins will be running, and they'll be like just full of excitement and euphoria, and that's what you want. That's how you stay fit. You find that bliss in your life. It makes you so happy, you know. And when you find that moment, it's gonna be so easy to focus on your habits, you know, have good mental clarity on what you want to do and accomplish all these different things. But yeah, don't forget to celebrate your small victories here and there. Really intense one, and I'm not sure if I was the best person to do something like this, but you know what, I'm putting myself out there and I'm trying, and this actually got me out of bed today because I felt like shit. Thank you for helping me get out of bed because I really need this too. Yeah. Thank you guys so much.